distance. Welcome to Hot Takes Unless You Agree 21. So we got the refreshments out. We can officially, as a podcast, buy alcohol. And lottery. Oh no, lottery is 18. Should have done scratch offs or something. Obviously football season is done. We haven't seen you guys in like about a week and a half.
Went out with a bang.
Yeah.
If you were able to catch the last one and kind of get some last minute bets in, definitely came through for you guys.
Oh yeah. The hottest ones, obviously. I meant to post a clip. I was supposed to post a clip. I'm not great at editing. Got frustrated. Had to use my phone because my laptop, even though I pay for the service to be able to edit with, just doesn't run. So I'm like, okay. Minus 10.
10 and
I
a
said
half.
it was 10.5 in the app because you can't do like.
Exactly, yeah.
But it hit, and it hit by a mile.
Yeah, Barner.
And then
Barner TD.
obviously you had some
Matt
bangers.
Collins TD. No QB MVP. I almost had the 2-point successful, but the Patriots messed it up. I had under and Seahawks 4.5 regular spread. Might have been one or two more in there, but it was definitely a good day at the office, and
Very profitable.
It was so sad. Well, it was sad, and those like first three quarters, just like do we just leave? Like
I couldn't leave, dude. I had to do it. The one time I've ever like fully believed in a bet. I told everybody about it. I made you guys stay and finish watching the game.
Yeah, first it was the Barner TD, and then I ended up getting like $111 bonus bets from that because it was the first one in the fourth quarter. And then Matt Collins back to back going crazy, and then obviously the Seahawks were up the whole game. So you were kind of watching that one.
The one I was sweating a little bit. The Patriots put together a drive where they were kind of moving. You know that one.
It did look like the under was gonna get fucked up. I think it was just by 1 point or 2 points, because they kicked like a field goal late or something, or like if there was one more score, it would have been over. But yeah, Kenneth Walker MVP, free agent as well. They've already said they're not re-signing him.
Really?
Yep. So that's like it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes. You can see like a team like maybe in division like the Cardinals picking him up, or like the Titans, because I think the Titans got a bunch of money to spend, and like for second year QB he's a good running back for sure. Like he's definitely underutilized in Seattle because of Charbonnet, but him and Spears or him and Pollard, whoever you keep out of those two, be not a bad combo.
Yeah, he's big enough to where you can kind of play him any down, like even the later downs. But he's also like athletic enough to where he could. Like,
he can make. He's not gonna like get an 80-yard touchdown, but he'll get you a bunch of 30s and 20s.
Yeah. He's patient.
Make a guy miss.
In the Super Bowl, a lot of people were like, "Oh, he was Le'Veon Bell playbook," because he would like stutter step, and then go.
It'd be 9 yards a carry, like nothing super sexy, but
efficient.
It's 180 yards or something, like 15 carries. Can't be mad at that. But yeah, it's super sad. Football's gone. It's going to be definitely a little transition period for us as a podcast, but we definitely have some new stuff
we got
to talk about.
Got some fun stuff.
Tomorrow is Fight Night UFC, Strickland versus
Anthony Hernandez.
Floofy.
Is that his? Yeah, I think it is. But Anthony Hernandez is a real name.
It's been a pretty crazy press build up to this one, to say the least.
I think what happened, honestly,
even before the press conference, it was still like pretty intense, especially how, the U.S. is right now with immigrants and stuff like that. Strickland's pretty far right wing, to say the least.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I think, in my opinion, honestly, it contradicts like kind of yours. I didn't hear anything about this. I obviously knew it was coming up, but like it wasn't in my algorithm, and my algorithm is UFC. Yeah. So it eventually reached it, but it reached a couple of days ago, and it was especially like the press conference that I think they do like 2 days before the weigh-ins. So like, I mean, I guess they did it yesterday.
The weigh-ins were today. Strickland looked rough.
And he said he was like hallucinating and stuff.
I bet.
He's 34. Can't expect much. This is like do or die kind of situation, I think, for him.
I do think if he wins, he could get a title shot.
Yeah, exactly. But if he loses, I think he just drops to like the
You go to like 9 or
bottom 10 maybe,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of just float around that forever, just fighting guys who are gonna be younger than you, better than you, unless they want to do some kind of like, if for example like Adesanya drops down, they just like match up like old stars
old
of
super fight.
the weight class for like nothing, for like BMF or some random title. But yeah, he had a lot to say in his presser, which I think is, like it's part of you kind of have to let him do something like that to promote
Well,
it. 'Cause
Dana said he doesn't care.
yeah, he said he's not going to stop anybody's free speech, and he's not going to put anybody on a leash. And people were like, "Yeah, Bryce Mitchell though," but all he did was just call him stupid.
the
That's
same
all
time,
he said.
yeah.
That's all, so like
Same
everybody
time,
knows
there's-
Strickland's stupid, so you don't have to be
There's
like.
reports that Dana's not even involved with the UFC anymore. I don't know if you saw that.
He's like the front man for it. He's not the
He doesn't choose the fights anymore
Yeah.
or like how much anybody gets paid.
matchmaking. Yeah, all that. It's the other guy.
I thought that was really interesting with the.
But why not? I mean, honestly, you created it. If you're
I
gonna
don't know,
serve
but
as a voice for it, I think he's like
Because
informed
he goes like on
it.
Instagram Live and shit. It's just like the way it's like presented. You would think he's still the guy.
He's the face. So like all you really need, but he's enough involved. I think it's not like he's an idiot. I think he just shows up to meetings like clueless. You know, he definitely knows what's going on. I think he just doesn't participate in those decisions. So you can speak on it, but
Yeah.
it's not like he's responsible for him.
But yeah, I will say Strickland referencing the Rousey and then Gina, forget her last name from Mandalorian. Like, why is that happening?
I think. I mean, yeah, it's stupid.
And why is Netflix
Like you said, I think they've ran out of money, which I don't even know how, but Gina got fired from Star Wars. I think she got a settlement from Disney.
Yeah, I think she sued them and got a wrongful termination or something. Yeah, Rhonda was on the record saying like, yeah, I pitched it to Dana and Dana said no. It's like, no shit. Like,
I think. Yeah.
like
watch
that
it.
other girl hasn't fought in 16 years.
Yeah, she's literally been an actress. She went WWE, I think, first.
Yeah,
And then-
Rhonda hasn't fought in 10.
And then, yeah. So,
And she's like Ron. The way she went out was pretty sad too.
it's full mental breakdown.
So I don't know if I'll watch it. Maybe if it's slow sports day.
Yeah, true. This is the good time to do it. There's no football.
But yeah, Logan.
As long as they
Jake
avoid
Paul's,
like NBA finals or something, then you can
he
maybe.
knows how to market. He knows how to market. They're talking about having like BJ Penn and somebody 3 on the card, like just like the
Yeah,
oldest.
you got to stack it with somebody that's like fun to watch, like Ryan Garcia or something. Put him
It's
on
like
there.
this is all like old UFC fighters boxing on the card. Probably is gonna be like Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we're back to the UFC. I don't know. There's still some. You got to do something. Like you can't really.
To Strickland?
Yeah, like he was calling like Bad Bunny all these words.
Yeah, he was saying a lot. Yeah, but at the same time, dude, like that's the thing. I don't think anybody was ever really censored in the UFC. I think nobody really had the he has enough money and enough behind him. He's not gonna lose his career over it. You know, he hasn't, or even if he does, he has enough money, I would assume, or enough of a following. So like, there's one in every like probably 20 fighters that would do something like that. It just depends on like how long you've been in. Like all these guys have like CTE. I'm sure a lot of them think it, but they're 35 years old, like 10 and 15, just holding on to a contract, trying to feed their family. So they're not going to say something outrageous. He just doesn't hold back. And I think he's just kind of also taking that upon himself. Like that's his persona where he just unfiltered, just goes crazy.
Yeah, I just think he's on the back half of his career, obviously. I think I feel like he thinks for him to stay relevant, he needs to be something like that for the UFC to get clicks and, because it was everywhere
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
They
how it
definitely-
entered my algorithm that this
it
fight was
built
actually
the
happening.
hype for the fight
Yeah,
more than anything come up in, like before it.
because if you're like a super, I guess not conservative, but if you stand with Strickland, you're excited to see him fight
Yeah.
an immigrant, and then if
It
you're
is-
on the
yeah.
other end, you want him to get knocked out. So like it's
I do think he'll lose. I don't know. It's just like my gut feeling.
bad weight cut for 185 usually means you lose. It's not great. Like there's very few guys who can do
And
Like, it's a
he's
lot.
34.
yeah. So this like you're on your last couple.
There's a couple other good fights though on the card. Jeff Neal's fighting. Uros Medic should be a decent fight. Danny Ig is fighting. So he's always.
It's a
fun
lot of
guy to
old guys,
watch.
though.
Yeah, it's all like people with
guess-
double-digit losses.
I guess it is. It's a fight night, so it's free. Whatever. No, I mean, I guess they're all free now, but
Yeah,
and then
it's better than the next fight night that they have.
besides Moreno or Marlon Vera, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like-
Yeah,
it's
this
okay.
is a tough one. They
Even-
burned all of their.
We're just waiting for UFC 326.
Yeah,
That one's gonna be a movie.
yeah, it really is.
Like all the fights, like Rob Font versus Rojas Jr. It's gonna be crazy.
They're good about like
Moralu, Renier, Max Holloway. All of that.
UFC is good about matchmaking, where it's like they kind of match the like the fighting style throughout the card. So you're never gonna be like, oh my god, 3 fights of just guys just like laying on top of each other. If you're a casual,
There's a really good fight night. The British fight night is gonna be a really good one.
is that the
It's in March.
not Leon Edwards? It's the other guy.
Lerone Murphy
Yeah,
versus Evelev. Whoever wins that one's getting a title shot for sure. MVP Michael Page. He's always fun to watch.
yeah,
Even though
but
he's got like a. People are saying it's like a cupcake matchup, but we'll see. You never really want to underestimate a
true.
UFC fighter with 14-2 record.
Then
They also announced it's not officially official, but all signs are pointing to Michael Van versus I forget how to say his name, Suro Tierra or something like that. It's going to be the first all Asian Tatsuro Tierra. It's going to be our first all Asian championship fight. It'll be interesting, especially how Van got the belt, to see how he defends the belt.
yeah, like is he gonna embody being a champion? You know, even though he didn't. We don't know, but is he gonna like just step it up or stay the same? You know, that's kind of the difference.
Yeah, it's there's a long list of
solidify.
guys that never improved in the UFC. You know.
He's young though, so he's got time
Oh yeah.
and like body.
Yeah, but I don't think you said. Do you think Strickland is gonna win or lose?
It's hard to see Strickland winning again with the weight cut. If you're hallucinating, you know, just to make it to 185, like that means you're.
But he also talks shit. You know, he's a big mouth.
I saw a video of him though. He looked.
No,
like,
at the weigh-in,
looks-
his face.
Yeah,
he
it looks
did not look
rough,
like he was
man.
having
It's like
fun.
when you're like fully dehydrated, that's rough. Which means throughout the year he wasn't really preparing. Like he wasn't in fighting shape throughout the year, so he wasn't. They just kind of gave him this one, and he was like, "Oh man, I gotta like crunch the weight cut." So I don't know, but at the same time, he is a savage. I saw something about he's used to 5-round fights. He doesn't get tired. That's one thing. He does not get
walk
tired.
You down.
So that could be a factor. If it goes all 5, he wins on points, in my opinion. But if it doesn't, and obviously weight cuts affect your,
He's been getting knocked out recently.
yeah, it doesn't help that at all. And it affects your
Think about the
speed and like
Pereira
you're just
fight.
tired. Like I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of on your side where I think he's gonna lose. But again, if it goes 5 rounds and he just survives, which he's been able to here and there,
Oh yeah, he's a warrior.
majority of his career, but
It's just like a dumb, like idiot strength.
yeah, dumb strength. Yeah. So I don't know. I hate you always hit me with these like what I think about him, and then when I think about him,
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be it's an interesting fight for sure.
I'll probably put money on Strickland. I bet he's the underdog now.
I can look it up. But yeah, Pereira. There are also rumors Pereira versus Gon for the heavyweight interim title.
Need that.
I saw a video. Pereira is like 220 right now, walking around.
Yeah.
If you're 220, I don't know how you can get back down to light heavyweight. Or maybe
No,
no, he was
yeah.
240. Sorry, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say 220 is not that hard.
I think he was like 242. Uh,
Which a lot of people also speculated that's his walking around weight. Like John Jones in the offseason, even when he was fighting light heavyweight, he
yeah,
still looked, he would be so much bigger. He just didn't need that crazy cut because he was just like, all right, I'll just stop eating for a week. And you lose 10 pounds.
yeah. It feels like the cuts are getting harder and harder, though. I wonder if they'll make
Well, for
different rules for
Pereira,
it.
people said that his last cut was the hardest. And like, it makes sense him going, and he has the belt. And it makes sense him going up a weight class because I bet he was,
Damn, Strickland's plus 220.
yeah, hit that. Just might as well. Make it interesting for yourself, I would say.
Yeah, so that would be. They, I think they want it for the White House card, but I think the rumors are it's going to be UFC 327 for the main event. So we'll see though.
Yeah, and they said the White House matchmaking's done.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley said he didn't get the call.
I can't
They
really.
say McGregor is going to be on it.
There's a lot to say of McGregor being on it, which I want to be like,
It's going to be lame.
be cool, but. And then John Jones.
I don't
That's
think
the
he'll be
only
on
guy I would want to see at the White House to fight.
It's going to
Like,
be Islam versus what's his name? Ian Machado Gary is going to be on it.
but it's crazy.
Ilya versus Gaethje is going to be
You would
on it.
think they would stack it. You know how they do like UFC Mexico or whatever. Like
Yeah.
you would
All
they stack
Americans.
it. Yeah.
I think
But there's
I
no
think that's
good
what,
Americans
I
anymore.
think Michael Chandler said he wanted to fight Patty for that reason.
Whatever, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah. Michael Chandler's like he
Even-
his career died when McGregor pulled out of that one fight.
They wasted that's
Yeah.
insane. Wasting 2.5 years of pure training and steroids. It's Chandler's juice for sure.
Oh yeah.
But Conor McGregor is the most tested in USADA this year or last year, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Which if they're trying to make sure he's off the cycles,
Yeah, but I wonder who would he even fight? People are saying fucking Nate Diaz.
give him Patty, dude. Let's see. Let's
I
see.
feel
How,
like, yeah, I feel
let's see
like
if
they're
we
gonna
can.
throw Patty on there just for like the
I'd rather see that.
viewer, yeah, like he's fun to watch.
Just 2 draws. Just I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope it doesn't suck. That'd be horrible if they spend all this money for the card to be just like mid.
Yeah. But then you got Secret Service snipers up.
Aspinall kind of just fucked everything up with
Yeah.
because you could have had a really cool heavyweight fight.
I did see a good argument for him. It's like if you're Aspinall, you've trained your entire life. You've trained your entire life. Like you go into this is your biggest opportunity of your entire life, and then you like because again, everybody thinks he's like faking and is like just drawing it out. You know, he's like leaving the UFC.
There's doctors they're online doctors that say like the surgery he got would not fix what he said he has.
Mm. Well, like Patty, for example, got both of his corneas scratched.
Yeah.
Both of his eyes were like ruined.
Oh, yeah.
He fought through it. I don't know, but like if you think about like investing everything you have into this, I can't imagine a way that you're like pushing your own narrative.
Oh yeah.
Unless you got like completely mentally defeated, but he wasn't even like getting crushed.
He looked up at the clock 2 minutes into the first round.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't know.
So the rumors I've seen that he's going to be released from his contract for the dispute of whether he's going to give up the belt or not. He's going to go to boxing. Is what
Nice.
I read.
Okay.
Obviously, it's it's Twitter, so
Yeah. Rumor mill.
Yeah, we remember the Giannis rumor
The
mill.
geniuses.
Uh,
I gotta use the boys' room. All right, we're back. But yeah, moving on from UFC, there's other things going on in the world, like the Winter Olympics.
yeah, it's in Italy. Oh yeah, I was very curious, like why, but I guess the Alps are.
They've held it there before in Italy, so like I think they reused a lot of their facilities. I'll say my opinion. This is my hot take of the day. It's completely pointless. It's such a stupid event, and so many people care so much about it. I think it's like the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, I think the hockey's cool. That's it. The men's hockey.
Yeah, like obviously you have the Olympics. The way I look at it, you have the Olympics. There's the events that you can like relate to, right? Like there's like track and field, The field part most people can't relate to, but everybody's walked, ran, whatever. You can kind of like put yourself in that mindset. Like you just to compare yourself to them.
Summer Olympics.
You've every single person has ran, swam,
played
and then
basketball,
played basketball, soccer, whatever. And then you have like the events that like are completely unrelatable that use like
archery and shit. Like shooting.
Just things that you like never pick up. Winter Olympics is like 90% unrelatable. It's just like so intangible to I feel like majority of the world. Like why does it exist?
I've learned that we have a curling center here in Charlotte, like a curling club place where you can go curl. Did you know that?
Can you do it like recreationally, or do you have to like be an athlete?
It's like costs like a super like $200 a month to like be a member. I don't know. I made that.
I mean, if that's a hobby, I mean,
it's like pretty expensive though.
Yeah, pickleball's more expensive if you go to some places. But like just things like that, like, and then people are like, "Oh my god, figure skating," and I don't. It's impressive, but at the same time,
it can be cool, I guess.
If there's so much of that is your whole life you dedicate to something that most people don't do, and I understand being a 0.001% of the population that can do something makes you like great.
Yeah.
But at the same, like, why does it exist? Like, who was like, dude, I gotta see how fast this person can spin on ice skates. How fast can you go skiing, snowboarding? Maybe, but that's just I think that's biased because I've gotten to do that before. So like
event where you climb up a hill on skis and then you shoot something out of the air. It's a pretty crazy event.
Yeah, see, it's just like that's just like
I
why is it an Olympic sport? Like
a lot of them are cool to just get like notifications, like USA won gold and.
But in what though? It's like, oh, it's that thing that a
like
sport. I've never even heard of the sport.
Like, yeah, I got some notifications. It was like, this lady's been competing at the Olympics for 20 years and just won her first gold. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I'm not gonna like watch
but also
her.
not cool because it's like, dude, she wasted so much of her life dedicated to something that's like.
Yeah, I don't think they get paid that much either.
No.
Yeah, the only cool one is men's hockey because it's like they really fucking go for it.
Yeah.
And it's sad as fuck. At my bar, we have like the Olympics channels. There's like a channel that has like split screen of whatever's going on. And for whatever fucking reason, they have 24/7 curling.
Dude, I think they've realized the ratings because curling is kind of entertaining. Because it's like a game you play at a bar. It's like that whatever it's called.
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. It's literally just that.
It'll be like 1:30 in the morning and just more curling. I'm like, it's like 5 a.m. there.
I watched
a rerun, but
the only thing I've watched for the Winter Olympics, and not by accident. Like obviously, like scrolling, you see like highlights, but like sat down, put on NBC or Peacock or whatever, and I watched curling 2 rounds. They go 7 times or something. 0-0. I'm like, all right, cool.
There's a pretty big scandal with curling.
Well, yeah,
they got
Canada
caught
cheated
pushing it with his finger.
Yeah.
And for the I don't know what it's called, but the long jump of skiing, there's a big scandal of that one too. They're like
injecting things to get bigger. Yeah, they're injecting things into places that are supposed to be very tight on you, and then gives you a bigger suit. Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy how you get caught, I guess too.
Yeah, who's looking?
Yeah, because obviously you can't have anything on you.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, the men's versus Canada gold medal match. I think it's in 2 days. Because the match just happened today, so it's gonna be cool. They played in the Four Nations tournament. I think it was 2 years ago, and Canada won. So it's like a run it back. So I think USA will be pretty motivated. But Canada is the best. They invented this sport basically, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might give it a watch, but even then, I don't watch hockey no matter what. My brain turns off.
I like hockey. I'm good at betting on it, or like I'm not good at. I just bet on like the good teams versus the bad team. It's like, oh, they won.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I haven't bet since the Super Bowl. Just waiting for hockey to come back.
Hockey. Not gonna bet on the NBA.
No, I did put when I got the 111 bonus bets. I put it all on this guy's points, rebounds, assists, and he did not get it.
Oh yeah, that's a good start.
I just searched NBA bets on Twitter, and it was like one of the first ones. Like, hey, let's do it. And so I could have won like 90.
You think the Hornets are gonna make it? to
Yeah.
play in? You think so?
They would have to fuck it up pretty bad to not make it. I think there's like 30 games left. If they wanted to miss the play-in, they would have to go like 20-6. I read, most likely, and if they wanted to miss the play-in, they would have to go like 10-16. It's like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Go 10-16. Although they lost last night, pretty close game to the Rockets. Can't be mad. KD kind of just went crazy. Live check, probably losing to the Cavs.
Yeah.
It's crazy to get blitzed by KD and Harden in back-to-back nights, like at home. Yeah, they're down 7. It's not bad, but
I wonder if
still
it had
down 2 starters.
any impact of LaMelo just being a menace in the Charlotte streets. Good thing he lives like 3 blocks away from the stadium, but like,
Oh yeah, no, he shot horribly last night. He's 0 for 5 right now. And Brandon Miller's horrible last night and 2 for 8. So I think it's tough when like Miles Bridges 20 points per game scorer is out of the lineup and your defensive center. So I can't blame them. And it's not like they're losing to bad teams. It's like some of the better teams in the whole league. So you got to give it at least, because I think it's one more game after tonight for the suspensions to be lifted. So we'll see. It's definitely if they any games here, it's gonna be pretty lit. Because all the Hornets games are like, because we put them on at the bar.
yeah.
And people, it's always packed before the games.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice to see because they went from like you get tickets for like you can still get tickets for like $2 pretty much in any stadium, especially with how big Spectrum is. But it's nice to
It's
see
a nice
like
stadium too.
like lower level, like decent pricing. It's not crazy. It's sold out. You have to be part of an atmosphere.
$2 menu, $2
Concessions?
popcorn, drinks, and hot dog or pretzel bites. Yeah.
Hey. I wanted to go. I think it was last week.
Yeah, I went to 9 Inch Nails. It was
But-
at Spectrum. It was really good. You know, the venue's nice. They renovated it this past off season. So we'll see. Obviously, still a couple more months in the NBA season, so it's still a long time.
Yeah,
But if they're playing anything like they've been, it should be pretty cool.
be
finish.
fun. Be fun for the city. 2 teams making the playoffs. Like I don't think has that ever happened. The Hornets and the Panthers make it at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess NBA is not
2016
that
is
hard
the
to
last time they made the playoffs.
Oh, significance.
That's when Panthers were good.
Yeah. But speaking of 9 Inch Nails, there's a lot of people coming to Charlotte. We'll just kind of
It's a huge year for concerts.
And
I
it's-
guess in general.
out of nowhere though, but like big shows because I feel like across the board it was like 2 big artists like touring,
Yeah.
and then
Every summer.
now we get all the A-listers are on tour, massive tours.
Oh yeah.
Any of them
Tepper.
you're excited?
Tepper brought it back, I guess.
Yeah, but even Spectrum. I don't really want to go to another show in Bank of America. I think I got lucky
too
with
big.
Red Hot Chili Peppers being like, they had like $80 tickets for floor, which is hilarious because it was in front of people who pay like $600 for seated tickets behind the floor.
Yeah.
And the floor, like the little pit area wasn't even filled. I guess people just assumed that it would be like a mosh pit, but like Red Hot Chili Peppers don't make that kind of music.
yeah.
So you just got a nice view for like a tenth of the
Yeah.
price that people paid.
That was a good concert. Yeah, Tame Impala just announced he's going everywhere. So that's gonna be really fun. 2 nights in Charlotte, so I'll try to go both. I know we
Why? For what reason?
Why not? You don't know when he's gonna go around again.
It's true, but I feel like he's not. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a big gap between his albums.
I think we went 2021 or 2022.
It was right. It wasn't during
I
COVID.
can
It was
find
either right before. It was right before COVID.
I can find
I
it
think.
right now.
It's
Yeah,
2019.
So it'll be
No, it was not
2021.
2021. Yeah.
so it was awesome. I went twice his last tour. I wanted to go 3 times, but it didn't work out.
And it was great. I'm not saying it's
Pretty
like
awesome.
if you have the opportunity and the finances to be able to do that, definitely. Why not? If he's gonna be
Just got my
here,
tax return.
oh,
Shit was
there you go.
fat.
There you go.
Other super cool. I want to go see Mac DeMarco. He's going to Asheville. I think I told you about that a second ago.
I didn't know he was going to Asheville. I thought he was.
His tour has been like announced for like a year and a half. Like you could buy tickets so long ago. Rush is coming. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't think I know a single Rush song.
Tom Sawyer. You probably know Tom Sawyer.
It's okay.
It's like a famous, like it's in the movies and TV
Mm.
shows. Regular show had it in there, I think. Journey's coming, be pretty sick. Even though the singer's like the Filipino boy, or he's not a boy anymore. He's like pretty old now.
Um, and then on the other side, you got Post Malone,
Yeah,
Bank of
Post Malone.
America. You got Don Tolliver.
The Black Keys are coming to Charleston. It'd be pretty cool too. Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. We talked about that.
That would be pretty cool. Just for
Kid Cudi and MIA and
Yeah,
Big Boy.
that is kind
I
of.
wonder if he'd play the Outkast songs, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But MIA, just hearing Paper Planes would be cool. Even her newer stuff wasn't bad.
I don't think I've heard a single song besides Franchise with
Yeah.
MIA and then Paper Planes.
It's just like, I don't know, she's pretty famous. There's a bunch of stuff I have on here that I've seen before. It'd be cool to go again, like just like Leonard Skinner. They were always pretty good. It's even though it's not the OGs.
Hmm.
There's a bunch of stuff that I go with my dad.
I think Kanye booked his first concert in like I can't. There was like a specific thing. I think he got a concert in Canada.
Like Sting's coming. Sting from the Police. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that'd be pretty nice. I wouldn't mind that. I bet those tickets are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I was pretty hyped that I got the Tame Impala pre-sale. There was like 9,000 people in front of me. I was like,
Was that like an hour and a half of waiting?
no, it was like 20 minutes.
Dang.
This went by pretty fast. I guess people like, I don't know.
Gosh, nah, fuck this price. They
I don't
probably
know,
thought it
it
would
was
be
pretty
cheaper.
cheap.
I do hate the pre. It's cheap, but it's like you would think a pre-sale would make it more exclusive, but you're just
Sometimes it's not cheaper though. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers, I did the pre-sale and it was like half the price the day of.
getting. Yeah.
But I already had my tickets.
Mhm. Exactly. Like, Marco was like, "You want to go?" I'm like, sure.
Yeah, if they come around, I would go to that 100%.
I wouldn't honestly
Anytime
mind
they
that.
tour, I'd go to that. I went a couple years after the first one. It's Ice Cube opener. It was pretty funny.
Hmm.
And like Raleigh with like all white people.
They
yeah,
do have like they have
Valentine-
Thundercat.
Yeah, that's cool. Valentine opened up their venue. They have a bunch of like more low key stuff, but it's better. It's like if you're not busy on, that day. It's
Yeah,
honestly,
spend
right in your
want to drop
backyard.
100. I mean, if you do the math, there's a lot of things you could do for the same price of going to bars. If you're like looking to have a night out,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
if you have a girlfriend. If you're looking to spend $200 in a night out, you might as well just get a good ticket to any event,
Yeah.
or get 2 regular tickets, just depending on what the event is.
Oh yeah,
how I look
AC/DC is
at it.
coming to Charlotte too. They're old as fuck, but if the price is right, it might be just cool just to say you went to see AC/DC.
So I went out like 2 weeks ago. I went to this like kind of like dive bar with Evan, and he there's like an old guy who's queuing up all the music. They have like touch tunes. Evan just played a bunch of Justin Bieber songs, and the guy was playing AC/DC like nonstop because I guess they just got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh okay.
They just got inducted. And the guy was like freaking out. He's like, "Who's playing Justin Bieber, dude?" Like, it was really funny. But I bet that guy's gonna be at that concert.
Yeah, I've seen videos on YouTube from like 2 years ago, and it's like,
Rough.
yeah, it's just like
What are they,
you
like
can
70?
tell it's the same guy, kind of, but definitely not.
AC/DC is the one where he like jumps around in a kilt or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's done that. They're Australian.
Not a kilt, but he wears like a funny hat.
I
Something like
think so.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Johnson. He's a really good singer back in the day, for sure. But yeah, Tepper. I don't know. Luke Bryan too is coming. That's your thing. It's a big year. It's kind of like really big ones, little ones. Like if you want to go see America, the band, they're going to Ovens Auditorium. It's like, they're older. It's a lot of older bands that are going on tour. I guess, like I said earlier, the money ran out. And it's like free money to go tour.
Yeah, I guess like live concerts are so popping now. You can easily sell out a tour even if you aren't like the most street. I guess if you have any kind of traction, people will show up because they like.
Oh yeah, Ticketmaster's getting sued by the government right now. So
Why?
for
Monopoly?
monopoly and
Yeah.
fees.
There's two companies. I think Ricky told me
It's
there were
Live
two
Nation,
companies.
Ticketmaster, but they're the same.
Yeah.
It's like under the same umbrella.
And then unless you're like going to a casino or something where it's owned by a separate.
Yeah.
Like if you ever try to like
the
book in
tickets
Vegas
for
or
the
something.
Charlotte theater's not under Ticketmaster,
Yeah.
you know, like, or the Noda theater.
But yeah, good. Fuck them.
I hope. Yeah,
They
I was
pretended to
talking
get rid of fees. And it's like no, it's just included in your price now.
Well,
I
it's
guess
like
it's transparent.
They
so
don't
you're
even
not-
do anything. Like back in the day, yeah, with like physical tickets and shit like that, it's kind of understandable. Like kind of handle the moving
the
and the shaking.
exchanging.
But now it's like if you put up your ticket and someone buys your ticket, you have to still like send it to them.
It's not even that. It's Ticketmaster owns all of the seats for the event. That's
yeah,
what.
like for the arena.
So I learned about that from like Shane Gillis was talking about it. He's like whenever I put my tickets up, I try to make them as cheap as possible because like they will sell out and like they're not even like you have like the artist pre-sale, which is I think directly to the artist. Everything else is like Ticketmaster. They'll say it's
Yeah.
sold out and the verified resale, but it's like they can still manipulate the price based on demand, and it's nonsense. Like it's crazy, dude. Just like
Yeah, so I think it's
and so many people
Class
don't
action.
like artists don't want to work with Ticketmaster and all like Live Nation because they fuck them on how much money they're actually bringing in.
yeah,
Because they
there's
don't,
like there's no other way to do it at the same time.
yeah, which is a monopoly. So, oh, you got anything else? It's a good.
No, definitely excited though. There's a lot going on, and want to go take some trips too. Like Lady Gaga's touring. Talk about that. It'd be pretty cool. She's not coming here, so if you want to go to DC, Atlanta, Boston, or Minneapolis,
I could see DC, especially on an Amtrak. I've never been. Get like a nice little. I think it's like $80.
yeah, it's not like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Frontier. I was $80 to Chicago. That's what I'm planning on doing.
It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, I don't know. They people say you get scammed by the bags and stuff, but like, how can you get scammed on $80?
I guess
when like the alternative is like
you just
$400.
bring a backpack, like pack light. You get scammed on like check bags probably. It's probably like $50 a bag.
Even that's not bad. Like what Americans like 35.
Get one free.
Huh?
You get one free with American, don't you?
You can check your carry on for free.
I think if you have a ticket, you get a free bag, don't you? You don't? That's crazy.
No,
Never knew that.
maybe if you're a flight attendant.
We get two each.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Hopefully,
Yeah.
football is back before we know it. You know, we got the combine in a couple weeks.
Really? I didn't
Uh,
know it was that soon.
Maybe it's either beginning of, I think it's late March. Maybe not a couple weeks, but a month.
That's not bad. That's something to
The
look forward to.
draft in April.
I wonder if
so-
if you can gamble on the combine.
Gamble on anything.
Yeah, but I'm not using Cal Sheets to scam. All right.
See ya.